Hi, I'm David Bilsborough, and my colleague behind the video is Neil, who helps us to deliver great cars and great services. So thank you, Neil, for coming in today and shooting the video with us. Always appreciated it, and we're very grateful for all our suppliers and partners in the business. Without them we just couldn't run the business. So everyone, thank you very much. But it's autumn going into winter, which means we need to be checking our cars and making sure they are winter ready. So is your car winter ready? And do you know that your local garage would be more than helpful, I'm guessing, most garages anyway, to check it over for you. So tyre pressures, tyre condition, brakes, wiper blades is a sort of a common failing for people. The wipers are working, but they're not just clearing the screen properly. So good time to get some wiper blades, especially on the front and even the rear. Is your heated rear windows, are the mirrors working, the heated elements? Are your heated seats working? Have you tried them? Probably not, from the summer. Air conditioning. Why do you want air conditioning? Well, you need air conditioning because when you get in the car you've got wet clothing on you. It causes a lot of condensation with the heat from the heater, and it mists the windscreens up and the windows and the side windows. So make sure you're working the air conditioning, and that would clear away the mist off the windows and the windscreen. Very important, so you can see where you're going. Your lights, how are the lights doing? Are your rear lights working properly? Are your front lights working properly? These are all things that we all need to be taken care of. In fact, I was talking to Robbie, a local business 2 or 3 doors away, and he was MOTing a lady's car on Tuesday, and he had to replace 2 side bulbs at the front and a brake light bulb for the MOT before he took it to be MOT'd. So it's a pre-MOT inspection, if you like. So you'll be surprised. So please make sure that you've got everything in order, and you've got your spare wheels, you have one, the correct tyre pressure is in it in case you need to use it. And moving on to tyres, if you live in the rural part of the countries, in Wales or the southwest or into Scotland and the Highlands, what type of tyre are you using? Because I don't know if you know this, everyone will probably have heard of winter tyres, but have you heard of multi-seasonal tyres, which are a cross between a winter and a normal tyre? So if you're in the Highlands and you're getting 3, 4, 5 inches of snow in the Cairngorms around that area, then you're probably better off having a set of winter tyres put on the car, which is almost like a 4-wheel drive system to some cars. So yes, check your tyres, make sure that if you need snow change, you've got them in the boot, ready to go on. It's obviously a little bit sort of not needed in probably cities, but in the rural parts you could need a set of snow chains. So even consider those. Make sure that your phone's charged up, you've got a cable in the car if you need to sort of ring someone in an emergency. Make sure someone knows where you're going and what time you'll be appropriately getting there. So if you're not there, they start to worry, and they know exactly when you left, and you can obviously go out and search, or they can get people to check with people, even ring the emergency services if something was much more amiss. So always make sure someone knows when you're leaving or what route you might be taking or you're likely to take, and also make sure in the car you've got something to sustain you, food and a drink if it's a long journey. So all these are good tips, and but mainly just use your common sense. Neil's smiling there behind the camera because we're very lucky we've got common sense. We're an age that we've got common sense. I'm not going there. It's not fair for the younger generation, because us old ones always say you haven't got common sense, but you have. Just use your common sense and just take your time and be safe, and don't be shy, don't be embarrassed to ask the most basic of questions like checking your engine oil, checking your antifreeze. We don't expect you to know everything, and cars tend to be going further and further before services, so we're not really spending the time, are we, doing it? We just get used to your car, get to know about your car, look at the manuals, etc. Spend a few minutes once a month just checking the car over. That's David Bilsborough, business owner here at Cheshire Cars. Have a phenomenal day, and there'll be more from Neil and myself in the coming days and weeks. Thank you.